symbol in Thieves Can't,
Okay.
and I need you to roll me an insight check.
Sweet. My insight's actually pretty good if I remember right. I got a 20,
A
like on the
20?
dot without any modifier.
Fan.
So with the modifier, it's like a plus. It's
So you
26
got a
total.
nat 20. Perfect. So
Yep.
you're so fluent in Thieves Can't that it's literally like second nature to you at this point. Like, this is your language. This is what you know. You look up
Yeah.
at the wall and you see this symbol, and the symbol represents the time of day, essentially. He's basically
Mhm.
asking you, are you about to get ready to go to school?
I'm going to respond back in the voice of a previous customer. Get it done. And I'm gonna start heading upstairs.
All right. He waves you off without turning his head, and goes back to fiddling with his locks. You go upstairs, and your room is, funny enough, it's actually relatively neat. It's kind of scary how neat it is, and the reason for that is that you're so used to your father's OCD personality, where he keeps everything organized and keeps everything in. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. My name is Slade. Uh, we are coming to you with Diablo 4. It is an early access. I have been waiting for this game for a good long time. And the fact that you get the early access beta for this weekend, as well as a open beta for towards the end of this month, uh, let's just say that I was overly excited, and I am going to be spending this weekend doing exactly that, is playing Diablo 4 and streaming it. I do apologize for a few minutes ago where the stream completely crashed due to the fact that Diablo 4 was, for whatever reason, re-downloading. um, it said on the Xbox that it didn't download properly the first time, and I didn't know that until after I had hit the go live button. So I had to re-download it just now in order for me to be able to stream and play the game at all. So I do apologize for that, but we do have it up and going now. Everything is running smooth on my end now. And honestly, without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it now. Oop, get all this back going. Hey. So, I'm going to turn the volume. Actually, no, I'm gonna put some. Let's see. That way it doesn't echo. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna bother me while I sit here and play this game. At least on Discord's end, because I have to use Discord in order for my PNG image to work for VTubing, so there is that. While we're waiting in the queue, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know that I am indeed live. and think I'm good. Yep, so Kick is running smooth, YouTube is running smooth. Delete that site. While I had crashed, I did see that somebody did send me a follow. If you are still here, thank you so much for that follow. I greatly appreciate it over on Kick. Has been a relatively slow process of growing the Kick channel, but I am not opposed to that due to the fact that I have this firm belief that the entire concept of the whole follow for follow business is absolute garbage, trash, and that the only true way to grow is for you to put in the hard work and for you to be able to provide really good content, whether it be playing games that fit a narrative such as Diablo 4 or doing stuff like D&D, which provide entertainment through a story base, or playing games like Destiny 2 where you get to go around and shoot a bunch of aliens and maybe do some PvP, whatever the case may be. But I am of the firm belief that follow for follow is probably one of the worst experiences as far as a streamer content creator is concerned. So I am perfectly okay with having this channel grow exponentially so in a way to where that at some point in my life my channel will be exactly where I want it to be, and I will grow in a natural and normal way, essentially. But few things I would like to announce while we're sitting here waiting in a gigantic queue. First off, I believe it's on the, I want to say it's on the, 27th and 28th of this month. So March 27th and March 28th. There is an event on a website called Good Pods where the company itself is going to be advertising on their front page nothing but D&D podcasts. My D&D podcast, The Dirty 20, is one of those podcasts that's in that rotation. And if you guys are big fans of Dungeons and Dragons and want to go and listen to someone like myself who has spent a lot of countless hours trying to figure out how podcasting works, but still having the knowledge with 20 plus years of D&D knowledge as I myself do, go check us out over on the Dirty 20. You can listen to us on Good Pods. You can listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on Apple. You can listen to us on Anchor. There's several places you can listen to our podcast. But definitely go check us out over there. Thank you. So much. Let's see. FN Bubbles. Yeah, thank you so much, Bubbles, for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Following everyone on Kick who is an affiliate yet, helping them get close. Mind showing. Well, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, Bubbles. Thank you for stopping by. For those that are watching, whether it be on YouTube or on Kick, if you guys have any questions, any at all, as to what I do here, or for my podcast for Dungeons and Dragons, please feel free to ask. I will be more than happy to answer them. But I did not expect us to be sitting here in a queue for 1,000,000 years. I tell you what. Part of me wants to go and do a little bit of research. Yeah, I think I will do exactly that. Gonna go and go over to the desktop for a little bit while we're waiting on the game to load. So, we can kind of just sit here and chat and chill and all that good jazz. Kind of figure out what exactly we're getting ourselves into. So, I know right off the bat, I'm going to be playing Barbarian. That's what I play in Diablo 3. That's just kind of my go-to, essentially, for Diablo. However, when the game launches, I do want to play as a druid. I'm not a big fan of playing as a rogue in Diablo. Wasn't a fan of playing a sorceress or a sorcerer. Wasn't a fan of that. Necromancer for me was okay. It's like, it's fun, but it's just, I guess it's just the play style essentially. But if I had to choose which ones I would play in which order, as far as like the older games are concerned, so let's do Diablo 3 classes. Let's see. Yep, there's Barbarian, Crusader, Demon Hunter, Monk, Necromancer, Witch Doctor, Wizard. So, if I'm being honest, give me just a second. I think nope. I thought it brought me back. It got me out of the queue. Sorry, so I had to swap over and look. But yeah. Anyway, so for if I had to pick, Barbarian is definitely number one on the list. Monk would be number two. I definitely like playing Monk. Demon Hunter would probably be number three, just because it's not it's not a rogue. It looks like a rogue, but it's not. It doesn't play like a rogue. It plays more like a gunslinger, if anything. So I was definitely okay with playing Demon Hunter. Um, and those are the three that I would play in Diablo 3 because I hate Crusader. I do have a Necromancer that's maxed out, and that one, like I said, it's okay. Like it's it's fun esque. Um, I don't mind playing a Necromancer. I hate playing Witch Doctor. Wizard is Wizard is about the same level as Necromancer to me. Like it's just you cast a bunch of spells at a distance, and that's cool and all. Not a problem with that. I just would rather be up close and personal and hit face, literally. Like just I would rather play either tank or DPS. I'm the same way with Destiny 2. Never thought in my life that I would be good at being a tank, but apparently that is what I am good at because I am a tank in Diablo, I am a tank in Destiny 2, I am a tank in Final Fantasy 14. I'm a tank in Overwatch 2. Like literally that is my go-to is tank apparently. And I'm just good at it. I like going up and dealing a shit ton of damage. Never thought I would say that, but I back in the day, especially in Destiny 2, I always thought that playing like the sneaky rogue character would be my favorite. Um, and I always wondered why I would honestly say mediocre at it. Like I wasn't the greatest, and it kind of just got me by, and it frustrated me to no end that I couldn't figure out why in the godforsaken world that I could never get better. And then out of nowhere one day, I just decided, you know what, screw it. I'm going to try something different. So it started with Destiny 2, played as a Titan, played a tank, and I'm fucking good at it. Really fucking good at it. So then I started trying tanks in other games. Started playing tank in Diablo 4. Or not Diablo 4, Diablo 3. Fucking good at it. Played a tank in Overwatch 2. Reinhardt in particular. Fucking good at it. Played a tank in Final Fantasy 14 when I had the money to be able to afford the monthly payments. Fucking good at it. But that's what I'm going to go with. Now, on the other hand, from the description of Diablo 4, Druid feels like almost like a half barbarian, half, I want to say like half wizard. Like you take both concepts, put them together, and you've got Druid. Because the Druid can cast spells, but it also says the next class in Diablo 4 is the Druid, who has the uncanny ability to change their physical form from a human to that of a werebear and a werewolf. I want to change it to a fucking werebear. I want to be able to shift into a werebear. That's cool to me. That's ballin'. I would so do that. Compared to druids in Diablo 2, druids can now instantly transform when using their beast themed skills prior to executing the corresponding actions. Do note that your new form will only last for a short duration until you execute another move. Moreover, this class is also an adept wielder of magic. Like I said, seems like a barbarian mixed with a fucking wizard. Except that they specialize in casting earth and storm spells to disable enemies while slaying forces of evil. For instance, you're able to execute crushing blow to damage a target by a certain percentage of their total life. A lot of skills also leave them vulnerable, which means that they take a significant amount of additional damage from any succeeding hit. Druids have companions that do not need to be summoned, but are automatically called out to attack on their behalf. So not only do I get to play a tank that can cast spells, but I have a companion that also gets to beat the shit out of other things. That's pretty ballin'. Not gonna lie. But they do have respective active companion skills to deal damage on certain targets. In terms of stats, not much is currently known for this class as well as the Necromancer. Druid class mechanics. Initial information suggests that the Druid's unique class mechanic is tied to acquiring special loot, which should be offered to spirit animals. Doing so will grant different passive bonuses based on the spirit's type. It hasn't been revealed how many types are available, but each of them will grant up to 6 offensive and defensive passive effects. If you're the type of player who wants to experiment with various playstyles that allow you to transform into another form and unleash elemental fury, then the druid class is the best choice there is. So just from that description alone, I will definitely be playing a druid. I'm going to start off Barbarian for the early access and the open beta. And the only reason in the open beta I would make the Druid is if that I can level up the Barbarian to max level for this, which is level 20, and get through everything and pretty much farm what I want to farm. That's what I'm getting out of that. If that is the case and I can do it, I will be making a druid and going through the open beta as a druid, because that is the two classes that intrigue me the most. I don't care about sorceress, I don't care about necromancer, and I don't care about rogue. I can let other people play those. They can have fun with that. I'm not a big fan. These two classes is what I'm going to play. Just particularly druid, just because I want to be able to turn into a fucking werebear and beat the shit out of everything. And yeah, seems pretty dope. Dope if you ask me. We're gonna do. Let's look at the weapons. So, Diablo 4 affixes. Affixes are special modifiers that certain weapons possess. There are 3 types of affixes. Regular affixes, the most common type. Every weapon that has an affix has one of these. Legendary affixes. There is 1 per legendary item. It is about 2 to 3 times more powerful than a regular affix. Can be extracted by the Oculus NPC into a legendary aspect and used to upgrade another item. So they did bring that back from Diablo 3. That's good, because I can farm the shit out of that. Unique affixes. There is 1 per unique item. It is by far the most powerful affix. Only 1 unique item can be equipped per character. Okay, so it's basically the same as Diablo 3. That's good. That's good. Weapons can drop in different rarities, each providing more or less random modifiers depending on the rarity. There's normal, magic, rare, legendary, set item, and unique. Okay, so if I remember correctly, that is exactly the same as Diablo 3. Now, let's see what weapons. Staves, maces, axes, two-handed maces, swords, two-handed swords, wands, scythes. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of seems lackluster. Unique axes, the butcher's cleaver. Two-handed sword. Okay. Scythes is for the freaking necromancer, so I'm not going to worry about that. The only ones I need to worry about is axes, two-handed swords, swords. I'm not a big fan of maces, but we can look and see. Yeah, there's nothing for that. Two-handed maces, nothing for that. Maces, nothing for that. Yeah, particularly these are the only three that I care about. Axes, two-handed swords, and swords. Okay, let's go to armor. See what we can find. Talking about affixes again. Helm. No information on that yet. Probably going to be the same for the rest of those, so I'm just going to skip that. Amulets and rings, sure. Items. Consumables, health potions, sure, that's easy. Runes, condition runes. Vex, Eth, Foul, and Eld. Okay. When you use a healing potion, activate the next socket rune. Every 3 seconds without moving, activate the next socket rune. When a pet dies, activate the... I'm going to need that for the druid. When you are stunned or frozen... Okay. Dol, Sol, Ist, and Thul. When active, gain 50% critical strike chance for 7 seconds. When active, gain a random shrine effect for 7 seconds. When active, your next thorn hit deals 30% more. When active, gain 500 damage barrier. Okay. Cool. Dungeon keys. There is one dungeon key at rank 15. The Garen hold key. Okay. Cool. Let's look in mounts. So there is the Necromancer's horse and then 2 regular horses. Okay. Character. Let's do skills. Let's see what skills they have. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Okay. I feel a lot better now. Whew. Okay, so let's see. XP and skill points. Playable characters gain different amounts of experience points by defeating enemies and completing quests. The higher the threat, the higher the XP reward. Once the character gains a certain amount of XP, your character will level up. Sure. Each time you level up, certain stats increase or decrease to the player advantage, and they will gain. Wait, they can decrease? Huh. I wonder if that's new, because I don't ever remember stats decreasing in Diablo 3. Huh. I'll have to look that up. Skill trees now have a node system that expands in all directions, unlocking a certain skill will make the next skill available to unlock later. Once the character reaches level 50, they will no longer receive skill points from leveling up. There are other ways to gain additional skill points, such as the renown system. Okay. So I have to farm for renown as well because of a new system that's in place. Renown and skill points. Completing certain objectives, such as completing side quest dungeons and strongholds, will grant different amounts of renown points. Achieving certain goal amounts of renown points will grant the player different rewards, such as an additional potion charge, extra paragon points, and additional skill points. So we do have to farm for those. Cool to know before we get into this game. Skill rank. Common skills can be ranked up by spending more skill points into them, up to rank 5. This will affect the skill and items of stats by, for example, increasing damage, but this won't change any mechanic in the skill. Ultimate skills can only be ranked up to rank 1. Passive skills can be gone up to rank 3. Huh. Okay. Enhancement and upgrades. You can also enhance certain skills that not only grant passive effect, or that are not an ultimate skill, by spending skill points. In order to not only buff the stat of the skill, but to also add some special mechanics for it. It's not necessary to rank the skill to the top to enhance it. After enhancing a skill, you will then be able to upgrade the skill once more by spending a skill point. Each of these skills has available upgrade from which you can only choose one. Respec skill points. Respec, yeah, okay, that's pretty simplistic. Basically, respec is like you get a certain amount of points to basically redo your builds. Respec can now be done directly from the skill tree menu without having to visit any specific NPC to do so. Players will be able to respec their entire skill tree or respec only a few selected skills. That's fucking amazing. I can't tell you how annoying it was to go and search for a fucking NPC just to talk to him and say, hey, I need you to redo my build for me. I'd rather just do it from the menu. Players will be able to respec their entire skill tree, only a few selected skills. Respec only has a currency cost that is relative to the amount of skill points the player wants to respec. And also the character level effect, the cost of the respecification. The more skills you want to respec and or the higher the level of the character, the bigger the cost. That makes sense. Having the ability to respec a single skill was well received, as builds can be very complex. But as the cost increases, high level builds may become less dynamic as it becomes too expensive. In previous Diablo games, players used to respec their skill trees in order to swap their build for PvP, grinding high value items, or completing the campaign in the hardest difficulty. But now instead, players may consider having multiple characters free. Okay. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't. It's something that I'll have to go and test out, I guess. But I see why they did it, because there would be that one guy you go, especially in PvP, right? You'd have that one guy in PvP that would go and show that they're playing a build, but then immediately swap over their skills to where that you couldn't counter them, essentially. Like that's the easy way to explain it. Um, it's this part right here. It's the reason why, the biggest reason why that I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. Because it forces you to play multiple characters just to be able to do this part. Which means that I will either have to make multiple barbarians and multiple druids, or only pick one class and just make a bunch of characters from that one class. I feel like that's probably the route that's going to happen, is one of those two. Means it's essentially forcing people to pick a character and just stick with that. And I don't know how I like that, if I'm being completely honest. Let me get a drink real quick. Okay. Passive skills. Skill clusters now include passive skills. Once the player spends skill points in these skills, they won't require any activation during combat to use them. Passive skills can be ranked up to rank 3. These skills also obey cluster lock rules, as the player has to spend a certain number of skill points to unlock the cluster. Okay, sure. We're just gonna go look at the skills. Well, it's right off the rip, Barbarian. That's the one I want to look at anyway. Bash. Basic. Okay. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. God. Damn. I didn't think there was gonna be that many right off the rip. Uh, okay, so certain ones require certain things now. Bludgeoning weapon, slashing weapon, dual wielding. Okay. So we know, or I know, that I want to play with either axes or greatsword, because those are my go-to. So slashing weapons or dual wielding is what I'm going to look at. Flay the enemy, dealing 5% damage. Inflicts 38% bleeding damage over 5 seconds. Okay. Frenzy. That's a dual wielding weapon. Okay. Unleash a rapid flurry of blows, dealing 21% damage with each pair of hits. If Frenzy hits an enemy, its attack speed is increased by 20% for 3 seconds, up to... Oh, so it stacks. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Not gonna lie. Lunging strike. Lunge forward and strike an enemy for... Okay, that one I've seen before. Double swing. Sweep your weapon from opposite directions, dealing 38% damage with each weapon. Enemies caught in the center damaged by both. Okay. Did you really add Hammer of the Ancients, but only for bludgeoning weapons? You bastards. Slam your hammer down with the Fury of Ancients, dealing 59% damage to concentrated areas. That's bullshit. Hammer of the Ancients was one that, if I remember, was in Diablo 3, but it had no requirement for it. Damn. Rend. Cleave enemies in front of you, dealing 13% damage and inflicting 101 bleeding damage over 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. Okay. Requires two-handed weapons, so that'd be great sword. Tear into the ground with your weapon and fling debris, dealing 70. Okay, so cool. Whirlwind. Okay, this is another one of my builds. So in Diablo 3, I made a quote-unquote whirlwind build. That literally I could keep going and going and going and going and going and going and just I keep spinning constantly. That's all I do is just spin. Rapidly attacks surrounding enemies for okay, yeah, that's the same as the other one. Challenging shout. Defensive skill. Taunt nearby enemies and gain 40% damage reduction. That's going to be really good. It's basically saying, hey, bitches, come fight me. So if you get into a party, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing and go and taunt them to go and fight you and leave the rest of the party alone. And you get a reduction on top of that. Ground Stomp. Smash the ground, dealing 10% damage and stunning surrounding enemies for 3 seconds. Cooldown 16 seconds. Typically, there are gear to reduce the cooldowns. So, hopefully that is the case for Diablo 4. Iron Skin. Steel yourself, gaining a barrier that absorbs 50% of your missing life for 5 seconds. Cooldown 14 seconds. Rallying Cry. Ugh, that's hard to say. Bellow a Cry, granting allies 30% increased movement speed and 50% increased resource generation for 6 seconds. Charge. Okay, that's another ability that was in Diablo 3. Become unstoppable. Rush. What is unstoppable? I don't remember that. Unstoppable in Diablo 4 is a status ailment. Status ailments are conditions that can be applied to both enemies and players by using skill, blah, 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 blah. While unstoppable, control impairing effects are removed and prevented. Cool. I'll take that. You rush forward, pushing enemies with you, then swinging through them for 26% damage and knocking them back. Kick. Literally kick, like, because we're streaming on Kick. That's funny. Throw a powerful kick that deals 19% damage and knocks back enemies in front of you. Enemies who are knocked back into terrain take an additional 57% damage and are stunned for 3 seconds. Recharge 20 seconds. Charges 2. Cooldown 17 seconds. Leap. Leap forward and then slam down, dealing 34% damage and knocking back surrounding enemies on impact. Cool. Warcry. Bellow a mighty warcry. You and nearby allies deal 15% increased damage for 8 seconds. Attempt a killing strike, dealing 126% damage to enemies in front of you. If this kills an enemy, the cooldown is reset. That is busted. That's pretty ballin'. I would like to do I would like to try that out. Skewer or rupture. Skewer enemies in front of you, dealing 14% damage, then rip your weapon out, damaging enemies for their total bleeding amount and removing all bleeding damage from them. So if you're doing a bleed build, this literally says that the more stacks of bleed you have, the more damage you're going to deal, but it removes bleeding entirely. So you would want to go in and add as much bleed stacks as possible. Got it. Steel Grasp. Throw out a trio of chains that deal 24% damage and pull in enemies. Call of the Ancients. That's another one I'm familiar with. Call upon 3 Ancients to aid you in battle for 6 seconds. Corlick leaps at enemies, dealing 80% damage, and swings his weapon in a frenzy, dealing 30% damage per hit. Talic spins in a whirlwind, rapidly attacking enemies for 50% damage. Maldewick upheaves the ground, dealing 150% damage. So I am going to probably do exactly what I did in Diablo 3 and do a Whirlwind Barbarian and a Call of the Ancients Barbarian. Is what I feel like so far. To probably make one that does the Whirlwind and one that does Call of the Ancients. Iron Maelstrom. It's an ultimate skill. Activate to attach a chain to your two-handed bludgeoning. Oh, no, I'm skipping that. Not even going to bother with it. Wait, no, hold up. Activate to attach a chain to your two-handed bludgeoning weapon and slam the ground, dealing... Okay, don't care about that. Reactivate a second time to attach a chain to your two-handed slashing weapon and swipe it in front of you, dealing 21% damage and 126% bleeding damage. Reactivate a final time to activate a chain to your dual wield weapons. The fuck is this? I mean, the cooldown is ridiculous, but like, you can activate it 3 times, but it requires you to be able to wield all 3 weapons, 3 types: two-handed bludgeoning, two-handed slashing, and dual wielding. Fucking okay, cool. Wrath of the Berserker. Gain berserking and unstop for 5 seconds. For the next 10 seconds, dealing direct damage with basic skills. Grants berserking for 5 seconds. Check on this game right quick. See how much longer we've got in the queue. Says apparently we've got 15 minutes left, which is great. Endless Fury. Basic skills generate 5% more fury when using two-handed weapons. Cool. So it goes up to 15%. Pressure Point. On lucky hit, your core skills have up to 30% chance to make enemies vulnerable for 2 seconds. Outburst. Gains 6 thorn. Also 2 thorns for each 2 bonus maximum life you have. Tough as Nails. Increase your thorns by 60%. Imposing Presence. Gain 15% additional maximum life. That's going to be one I need. Martial Vigor. Damage reduction against elites is increased by 12%. I also will need that one. Movement speed is increased by 12%. That one as well. Quick Impulse. Reduce the duration of control and impairing effects by 18%. Aggressive Resistance. Gain 12% damage reduction while berserking. That one probably as well. Battle Frenzy. When a brawling skill damages at least one enemy, gain berserking for 3 seconds. Prolific Fury. While berserking fury generation is increased by 18%. Booming Voice. Shout skill durations are increased by 30%. Guttural Yell. Your shout skills cause enemies to deal 24% less damage for 5 seconds. Raid Leader. Your shouts also heal allies for 3% of their maximum life per second. That's pretty ballin'. I'm not gonna lie. And it's a passive ability. So if I equip some shouts, essentially, let's see, which one was it? Warcry is a shout ability. So not only would Warcry, no wait, that's a brawling skill. Hold up. No, it might be because there's challenging shout. Then, well, let's use challenging shout for example. Then, just in case, right? So if you go do challenging shout, you taunt enemies. You gain 40% damage reduction for 8 seconds once you taunt them, and then on top of that, if you get it to rank 3 for booming voice, you heal. Well, for booming voice, it would last for 30% more. Then raid leader would allow your allies to heal while they're targeting you. Let's see. Update that. I keep seeing my live bot going in and making the announcement, and I just changed it to where it does it every 30 minutes instead of every 10 minutes. Pit Fighter, you deal 9% increased damage to close enemies and gain 6% distant damage reduction. No Mercy. You deal 5%, 9%, and 13% increased damage against immobilized, stunned, or slowed enemies. Slaying Strike, you deal 23% increased damage against injured enemies. Exposed Vulnerability, dealing direct damage with a weapon mastery skill causes your next core skill to make enemies vulnerable for 4.5 seconds. Your bleeding effects slow enemies by 30%. Your bleeding effects deal 18% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. Each time you take direct damage, gain 1.1% base life as fortify. Okay. Increase the damage reduction gain while you are fortified by an additional 9%. Counter offense. While fortified for over 50% of your maximum life, you deal 15% increased damage. Duelist. Attack speed is increased. Okay, so that is if you dual wield. Tempered Fury. Increase your maximum fury. Each time you swap your weapons, gain 6 fury. Okay, that's... Okay. Invigorating Fury heals you for 6% of your maximum life for each 100 fury spent. While using two-handed weapons, you deal 15% increased critical strike damage. I'm probably going to need that one. Your skills using bludgeoning weapons deal 15% increased damage if the enemy is stunned or vulnerable. Your overpowered deals 45% increased damage when using a two-handed weapon. On lucky hits, skills using bludgeoning. Oh, I don't care about bludgeoning. Screw that. Berserk's maximum duration by 5 seconds and increases damage bonus by 25%. Walking Arsenal. Dealing direct damage with a two-handed bludgeoning, two-handed slashing, or dual wielding weapons. Grant 10% increased damage for 6 seconds. While all 3 damage bonuses are active, you gain an additional 15% increased damage. Unbridled Rage. Core skills deal 135% increased damage, but cost 100% more. Jeez. Gushing Wounds. Killing a bleeding enemy creates an explosion that inflicts 12% bleeding damage over 5 seconds. That's busted. Druid. Shred. Shapeshift into a werewolf and shred an enemy, dealing X damage. X damage? Okay, I'll have to look that up. Has a 30% chance to strike twice. Maul. Shapeshift into a werebear and maul an enemy, dealing X damage and fortifying yourself for X. Oh, there's not many on this one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Shapeshift into werebear for 5 seconds. You are granted new werebear skills and you regenerate spirit 28% faster. You are unstoppable while Grizzly Rage is active. Huh. Okay. Well, that's all we know about that. Just out of curiosity. Yep, see, they already got builds ready for you to look at. Barbarian, basic skill, frenzy, core skills, whirlwind, defensive skills, iron skin, rallying cry, challenging shout, barbarian brawling skill, charge or leap, steel grass, wrath of the berserker, unbridled rage. So they've already got the whirlwind build set up for you for doing the early access and open beta, which is great because that's probably what I will do first is the whirlwind build. So I will follow this right here. Character Paragon boards. Up, no information. Cool. Just go back to classes. Check out to see how much longer we got on this, and hopefully not too much longer. I didn't expect us to put in. Oh, nope, we're good. We're good. It just as soon as I swapped over to the other screen. Right there. Sure. Enables. Okay, nope. No. Wait, what is screen reader? Screen elements. I don't care. Font scale. Now we're gonna do large. Yes, I want that. Player highlight color. We're gonna do. NPC is going to be green. Enemy highlight color. We're gonna leave it at red. Object is going to be yellow. Screen shake. No. This will disable several effects and lights in game, reducing the amount of... Okay. Swap left and right. Nope, I ain't doing that. Yes, keep the subtitles. English. Keep the font color to default. Sure. And start game.
Blessed Ackroyd, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Though my path is wrought with darkness.
Shut up. They have our scent. Run! To make it. He has to.
Blessed Ackroyd, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides
Look at me! All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming! I know.
Get over here!
Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door!
All right, help me. By three they come. By three thy way opens. Blood show. This doesn't make any sense. Blood. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What? I need two of you! No! Go! I'll hold them! Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me! It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already. It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh, no. No, no, no.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me! We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or... It's a gate. Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought to darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
From the abyss, we see thy salvation. By three they come. By three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing. We call thee home. Come.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is
Open
wrought to
your
darkness.
eyes.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light...
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary. Hail, Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
All right, I apologize for that. I had a very important phone call that just came through, and I had to take it. So I do apologize for that. But we got it handled. We got the situation fixed, and I also have somebody that's going to be joining us here in a second for just to chill and chat and shit. He's going to be playing Destiny 2 because he doesn't have the early access for Diablo 4, and I don't think even if he did have it, he probably would play, but that's fine. But we are going to go ahead and start playing now, finally. So, like I said, we're going to play as Barbarian to get off on a good start. I want to customize. I want to do this one. Yeah, so customize. Skin tone is going to be not that, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Eye color is going to be medium green. Hair. Yeah, that's about the same one. Facial hair. That's about right. That's about the color of my hair is auburn. Mine's not auburn red or scarlet. Mine's more like an auburn. So we're gonna stick with that. Accessories. I don't want makeup. I might do a little bit of eyeshadow, but that's about it. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's much better. I like that. We're gonna do definitely that. Hardcore. They have hardcore already? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, we're not doing hardcore. I ain't all about that right now. I can do that later.
What up?
Blade. Select your guidance preferences below. You can always change this within the options menu. More guidance, more in-depth tutorials recommended for new Diablo players. Minimum guidance on new features only. Explore hell on your own. That we're gonna do the less guidance one. Okay, I had to unplug the headset to where I can hear you.
Ah. Dun, dun.
Yeah, I had it plugged into the Xbox to where I could hear the thing.
Oh, you're playing the beta.
I'm playing the early
Oh,
access.
beta.
I'm playing the early access, yeah, because they're doing an early access.
When's
And
the game come out?
my birthday,
It's in July, right, or June?
June 5th.
June. I knew it was one of the two J's. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
There's two J's over there next to it, June, July. I was like, wait a minute.
yeah, it comes out. Comes out on my birthday, so.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do less guidance.
I do not like the Titan. The Strand's melee build. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good.
I loved it. I loved it.
'Cause I went into a normal Nightfall with it, and I was way above the cap, right?
Yeah.
And it was not fun at all. Not only that, I had more fun playing the solar one than I did that one, the Strand one. I know Strand is the meta right now, but it just feels it's more because I think it's just the survivability of it and the way it functions. You know. I think I just need to tweak with it a bit, play with it a bit more. But honestly, I enjoy solar more than that one. And I might just look into doing, like, straying away from bonk and doing something a little bit more sustainable and less aggressive, I guess. Like, a little bit less. Not, like, I still want to be aggressive with my Titan. I'm just going to try to find a different... I might delve back into and check out the other subclasses and see what other builds I can possibly do. Because if anything, my Warlock Strand melee build is way more effective than that.
Right.
As far as the ad clear goes, and it's just right now Strand feels too squishy to me.
Ooh, that's bright. Oh
Like,
god.
it feels way too squishy. And what's so bad is I finally found
Sanctuary
a fucking
was never meant for humankind.
I found a fucking
It was forged as a
shader
refuge
that
on the
I
wall
wanted for
between
this
the high
for the
heavens
because
and
of
burning
the
hells.
muscle exposure on the
Instead,
Synthoceps.
It became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind.
Oh my gosh, man, she'd be meowing
This
at
is the story
freaking window.
of
damn
our
time.
downfall.
She's in heat. Oh my gosh, darn it, shit. I should be like meowing at the door. I'm like, there's no one out there. It's a hallway. There's nothing. There's no wildlife out there. Like, stop it. Like, fuck. She's the one that's getting to my fucking window too and knocking everything down.
Right.
But anyway, as I was saying, like, Strand just feels way too squishy right now. Like, way too squishy. Like, the only survivability you have with it is when you do the pick up orbs, you gain health. It seems.
I still stand by what I said the other day about that when the next season comes about and they add the new fragment and the aspect, it's going to be about survivability.
I hope so, because it's just I stay alive longer with my solar one because of the survivability, the healing from it. You know, because you're up there in the face of enemies. That one, you're killing enemies. Yeah, I'm making more light, but it's not enough health for the amount of damage I'm taking. You know, and I have max resilience on my character. I'm just like fucking. So I'm keeping the build where it's at. I want to take a look at yours, the one you sent me, and I'm going to take a look at the one I've done. I'm just going to kind of tweak with them, because the one I did was to gain the abilities back faster, and it still feels way too slow.
I'm gonna be honest too. I am so glad I didn't do a glaive version of that build for the Strand, because they just nerfed it. Yeah, they fucking nerfed the shit out of it.
Synthoceps is still good. Synthoceps
It is,
fine.
but I thought that they were going to nerf
yeah.
the gauntlets, not glaives.
No, they nerfed the fuck out of glaives, which doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Well, no, they didn't nerf. They nerfed glaives being affected by Synthoceps, so technically it was Synthoceps, but they what they should have done, and I agree with what they were discussing online, is the with the winter bite is the reason they did. This is why they banned it from the raid, because it's a projectile, which it makes no sense to me on why they would do that when it's just a projectile. Because I don't think they even is affected by Synthoceps, is it? I don't think it is.
It kind of is, because glaive is classified as a melee weapon, even though it has a projectile file.
Okay, so it's like the swords. It's like the swords when you do the when you slash them, and you can do the melee up close, and then it's also got you can shoot a projectile as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like the grenades being white frame and shit. Yeah, so, yeah, okay, so, regardless, yeah, they should have just done something with Winter Bite, like nerfed it a little bit or something, instead of affecting all glaives all around. Because it looks horrible. I saw the tests for it. Oh my god, it's so bad. Like, the fucking glaive builds. Because nobody uses fucking glaives. Glaives have never been like, oh, let's go into... Let's like, go into endgame with fucking glaives before, you know? Glaives have just been there. I don't think it's been like true, like, oh, I'm going to use just glaives. And I understand, like, oh yeah, it's less ammo being needed. You're not like ammo starved whenever you're using a build for your special weapon. And I'm just like, fucking hell, man. Can you even use a sword when you have no ammo?
You can, but not effectively.
Not effectively. Is it like when you use a charged melee and a melee? Is it like that?
Yeah, kinda. It's a little
like,
less.
I feel like, yeah.
Like less complicated, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I don't use glaives, so I don't really know, and
I use them
really
every
know.
now and then, but like I don't really like them all too well. God, the fucking graphics on this is absolutely amazing already.
Yeah. Playing Redfall, right? Don't do that.
I did look into that, and yeah, so I'm okay with playing that.
Yeah.
But I will say this: if it comes out the same month that Diablo 4 is coming out, you're gonna have to wait, because I
think it's April.
Then yeah,
early April.
then yeah, I'll play it if it's early April.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere in April.
But I will be playing the absolute hell out of this fucking game when it comes out. Because we're doing game show, you should be able to play with me, actually.
Yeah, but I have to download all pre-download all that stuff already, and oh no, I don't do it. That's fine. Cause I got things I gotta do on Destiny 2 anyway, and yeah.
Because I'm gonna be swapping back and forth between Destiny 2 and Diablo 4. That's the two games I'm gonna be playing.
Yeah, I just have too much going on Destiny 2 right now to pull away from it. Talk with Star and see what she's doing. She says she's free Mondays and Thursdays, so.
You said Monday and Thursdays. Ask her if she wants to start doing raids. If she wants to get it together.
I don't even know if she's played Destiny 2 since Nightfall dropped it.
Gotcha.
Let alone if she has Destiny 2. I know she just got a new PS5. I think she got that War bundle or something.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. But no, I message her. I'm like, why we don't play games? It's like, you owe me games.
You owe me games.
Yeah, let me read you a little text. Hold on. Like, fucking trolled the fuck out of her. Let me go.
Another abandoned town.
Demons. Everywhere. Fangs in the dark. Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
Yeah, she told me I'm free on Mondays and Thursdays. Go, fuck you, I'm a day late and 3 days early. Cause that's just a day I was like sticking out, man. We haven't played games in a while, you know? Not even CSEs. I don't even think I have it downloaded on this Xbox.
I'm sorry, Wanderer.
I remember this girl. You're supposed to say, "Oh, I'll play with you tonight or tomorrow." See your tricks. That's how you keep me simping. Like fucking hell, dude. But no, she said she'll play. play Mondays, Thursdays, so
What is he talking
we're
about?
gonna see. I don't even know. Yeah.
Come,
It's just like
I'll
picture fucking
explain.
bosses. That was bug. What are they calling it? A fucker, motherfucker. I'm sorry, my phone is being
There is
stupid.
evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside.
Grenade launch? Wait, grenade launch.
Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Oh, I got a Wendigo? Where did I get one of those? Hold up.
Healer.
Hold
Armor
up.
vendor.
Had to have been with my Titan
Uh,
because I don't have it on my
Nothing
character right
special
now.
about our little town, but it's
Also, it
home.
was trash. I got rid of it.
We'll do what we can for him. Might
Yeah, I
have
gotta
to
make an
keep
arc
him in the
build.
shed for now, though.
Gotta go into.
We try to
Let
bite
me go
off
find my
his
getaway
fingers.
artist and see what I can do there.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
No one should live in fear. I will cleanse the old ruins of evil.
Fucking the
Truly?
throne one has so many
Oh,
fucking
Thank you.
Witch Queen symbols all through it right now. I don't even. Like, there's 3 there.
Wait,
there's
that-
1 there.
That's what got me to level 2? Jesus. Okay.
Observation. So much shit apparently at the Enclave I gotta do. I don't even fucking know what to go.
Oh god. Okay, so right off the rip, it's basically a very dumbed down version of Path of Exile. Like right off the rip. So
Diablo's. What are you talking about? That's how the game's always been. What are you talking about?
no,
What do you
okay,
mean?
no. So they're doing something different with the skill setup, right? So they have like a skill tree now, right? Where you get to pick what skills you want, but you only get 50 points to pick your skills. So they have this like skill tree set up to where that like there's a shit ton of skills that are on here, but you're very limited to what you can pick because you only get 50 points total unless you start farming for skill points after you beat the campaign or whatnot and farm for what they call renown apparently. So
Oh, you're talking about. So you're not talking about the game in general. You're just talking about the skill tree. Okay.
yeah. No. It's just the.
Oh, it's like. Oh, like what the fuck are you talking about?
No,
Like,
it's the way they've got their abilities and skills and shit.
Yeah, no, I got you now. Yeah. They set it up similar to Path, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because Path of Exile has like they have like a skill tree thing, but it's like 100 times bigger than what this is, right? But
I played with you. Okay, this was like I was just like confused. I'm like, motherfucker, have you never played Diablo before? Have you not seen Diablo? Look at it.
unleash.
I'm like, I know we played, and last time we played was Diablo 3, long time ago, like a decade,
Right.
over a decade ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Spend the number of skill points indicated to enable this node. Okay, so I had to spend 2 skill points.
Crazy though. That's like I didn't like. Is there actually like replayability on Diablo?
Yes.
How is that? Like how does that work?
So okay,
So,
so the way Diablo
never-
3 works is that
Right.
it's essentially like you go make your character, you play through the campaign, but
Right.
after the campaign is when the actual game really starts. Because there's so much shit to do after you've beaten the storyline that
I've always just beaten the storyline and then I'm just done with
yeah.
the game.
So
I've never-
there is.
It was
It's like
it was
Destiny
like
2,
Borderlands 2.
right? So
Uh-huh.
Destiny 2, you beat the campaign for like Lightfall, for example, right? But then as
Right,
soon as
yeah.
you beat Lightfall, then they give you a shit ton of other stuff that you can do that has to do with like the season pass, fucking extra quests, exotic missions, all this other shit that you can do, right? That keeps you busy and keeps you motivated to keep playing. Diablo is the same way. You beat the campaign, and then as soon as you beat the storyline, that's when the real game actually starts, and you've got so much that you can do, you never run out of anything to do.
So the thing is, you know what's bugging me right now? The fact that they labeled Mars, like they labeled Moon, Nessus, Dreaming City right here, how they got the name right next to it, they labeled fucking Mars right here. But all you can see is barely a bit of the M, because it's behind Earth. And I'm just like, why the fuck did you label it there? Why did you even label it? You can't even fucking see it. You can't, like, I see MA if I go straight to the top corner, the top left corner, they can see it. See MA, Ma. This is Ma, guys. Ma is where Savage World is. It's Ma.
It's funny.
Bugging the fuck out of me, because I'm over here in the destinations before you click on a planet or a moon or something.
Right.
And I just, while you were talking, I saw that M. I'm like, why the fuck? Why? Like, that's just, like, if anything, you should have, like, labeled it, like, down here or on, like, I don't know, like, right there between 7th and Throne World. Like, I can't even fucking see. This is a little thing that's just bugging the fuck out of me right now.
Right.
Okay, let's
taking
get
up all this space
to,
by
I'm
the
gonna go
fire,
to Neptune then and just kind of figure out, though they've got the fucking vault there too, so might as well.
So I can sell that for basically just
This-
bullshit. Okay, that's cool.
They need to do that to, they need to do that to all, do they not do that to all of the places? No, they don't, right? They don't put fucking vaults and shit there. Can you do that on the moon? I can't remember, because I know there's a lot of stuff right there with what's her name? The blind chick. Fuck, why can't I remember her name? Eris.
Yeah, it's Eris. Yeah.
Eris Mark. Yeah. So, like, they don't have like a vault or anything there on the moon, right? Like right there when you're doing all your stuff.
No, no.
No, right? Why don't they fucking just go ahead and add all of this? Because they got it on Mars. You go to the fucking, you go into the Enclave.
I think it's more the lines of like they didn't start doing that until like the later.
They can still add it in. They could add a little.
Yeah, they
like,
could. Yeah, they definitely could. Yeah, they
I'm
definitely
surprised
could.
They haven't. They've done it to 2 campaign, the last 2 DLCs already. They've already done it to the last 2 DLCs. The fact that they haven't added it to the other fucking locations is fucking annoying. Like, granted, some people just use their phone, but like, I don't like want to take the time if I'm already here to be like, all right, let me pull out my phone, and you know, that's usually like when I can't make the trip over here, you know. But I gotta come over here anyway on Neptune or the moon. Like,
See,
the
I
Nimbus
don't.
and shit.
I don't even use my phone. I use like the only time I ever use my phone is if I'm in the bedroom where I'm playing in there. If I'm on my computer like I am right now, then I use my computer and just have a tab open.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I've got the D2 app, so I just go there on my phone, and it's easy. I just click a button, I got Face ID, and it pop open. Like, I can just be already there, and I just click, find, you know. That's what I use. I still use the D. I've got DIM on my computer, but because my computer's over there, it's on the other side of the room. I can't do that now. So this just works. Plus, this keeps track of all of the fucking pinnacles.
I thought you were going to put your computer and Xbox together after you.
No, my other one is.
Gotcha.
Thing is, I actually need to call guys and ask her to help me. You know, give me a minute. I'm gonna call her real quick, see if I can ask her about taking this monitor back tomorrow. She's not busy. Give me a second. Transfer her number as well, because I still got a lot of numbers I have to go through on my other phone. Right. Over to this one. Still gonna use that one, but only some of my numbers got sent over. God damn, I'm fucking full. Yeah, man, they were saying the wave splitter fucking trace rifle was really good. I tried that shit. Did not feel so all that great. I was like, God damn. It felt like when I'm using my, it felt okay, but with the what's it called? With the void build I'm doing,
Yeah.
or the void build I did, the one that's very tanky. It's literally an aggressive build. So you're like you're like medium to close range, and it did not feel great. Because I actually remember I used what's it called? 86. Pop that in there. Get rid of you. Use you. Give me a second. Okay, keep those. Yeah, because I used the Graviton Lance to see how it felt, and it felt okay as a gun, but for the build it did not, because you're shooting from a distance and you're not picking up your orbs, and that's where the build lies, is picking up those orbs.
Right.
So I'm trying to, and if you're like shooting from long range, you're just kind of fucking yourself over about survivability if you get shot from everywhere else. So I couldn't play with the build itself. Controverse hold, charging your grenade, mini novas. I couldn't play that and use a graviton because I didn't have another weapon that I could really effectively use. Because for that one, I'm just using straight up. Put that one on. I'm missing the.
Oh wait.
Just have.
Two-handed hammer. What up?
I pulled it from my vault because I'm in my vault. Yeah, so yeah, that's a thing.
So, how do you swap weapons?
Maybe. Weapon.
Yeah, because in Diablo 4, you have the ability to carry, like, more than just, like, one set of weapons. So, you can swap, essentially, weapons. So, like, if you're dual wielding, for example, and you're carrying, like, a two-handed hammer, you can swap between those to change the playstyle. But I don't know what the button is to swap.
Lemon Arc still feels really good, especially Catalyst and shit. But for, like I said, with the build, because I use it more long range than I do anything else. It's just not. Yeah, it just does not work well with this build.
Options.
I'm wanting to do a. I think I'm gonna do Trinity Ghoul for. Final blow. That's good. That's good.
Is it?
I'll either run Trinity Ghoul or Precision Kills grant the next shot chain lightning abilities, or I'll run with Risk Runner. I can't decide because it's. I guess you could do it either way with this one. I guess if you could do, I could do Risk Runner with this, because if I do Getaway Artist, which I'm pretty sure I have a good roll. Let me see. Pretty sure I have it because I keep any of them that are. I need to go through. Next page. Oh, I don't have a Getaway Artist. Do I not have a good one?
Oh, I can't get to that box. Cool. I can get to the chest. Hand axe.
Aeon. Oh, there it is. Getaway Artist. Found it. Yeah, it just looks different. Yeah, I've got to recover this. 23 down the board. It's fine because you're one of your recovery though. Here we go. Where's it? Balance.
I will wait to go that way.
Six gone. 65. Oh, hold you. 56 gone. 56 with major spikes. Eh.
Alright, so let's go this way first. Let's see. Chest there. Pants. Nope, that's shitty pants. Okay, where is... Alright, so there's Whirlwind. And... Alright, so we've got the start of the build we're going to be doing, so that's good.
I'm low on fury.
Okay, so let's see. Equip the heavy boots. Keen magic gloves. 30 armor plus 1.5 attack speed. Okay, sure. We'll equip those. First magic item.
Holy shit, I have a... What the fuck? What are these doing in here? I mean, I've got fucking artifice legs now, so... Holy shit, dude.
I tried that new farm, by the way.
How does it feel?
So it feels
It seems okay.
It feels a lot worse.
Like, I mean, well, dude, it's not you spawn in the spot you need to and then just farm the boss. You know, you gotta make your way to it, you know, it is what it is. But it seems like it would be pretty okay.
It's
Let's see
just
what the
getting
problem
there is a pain in the ass.
A bit tricky for you.
For Titans, yes.
Fuck that. I hate the fucking jumps, man. You know how much fucking struggles I've been having with my butt? I hate the fucking jumps, man. So efficient that I'm really fucking suck. Oh my god, Becky. You have artifice armor now. Just balanced. Yet.
I need more fury.
Getting rid of a 67 roll. Bye! All of you people. Fuck. Well. That was wrong. Yeah, might as well fuck it. Yep, this is hard to do, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna get rid of all of these. I don't really honestly like I've got like part of the pieces that I need.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, it has also need to get the fucking helmet and the hat. I honestly don't need these pieces because, even the gloves though, because I don't, and helmets because I don't actually have. You, because you're. Okay, I don't have any good helmets, so I'm just gonna get rid of them all. Like, I don't even know. Oh, well, hold that case. Oh, I have a better. I have right now. Oh, fucking good with helmets. Fuck it. I don't know why I've got these in here. This. Keep the gauntlets for that. Discipline on this one.
Don't have enough fury.
Yes, I know I don't have enough fury. Alright, so I'm going to head back because I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be going, but there was another area that I did not get to explore. So that's where we're gonna go.
I can actually get rid of these this helmet that I have. It gives me a shit ton of resources back. I had a masterwork helmet in here that I did use for another build.
Right.
But I've literally been using the same armor for all of my gear lately. For all of my builds, it's like resilience, and then grenades. It's just literally all of my builds for Warlock right now. It's resilience and grenades. Which I feel really bad about hunters because of the way they have to focus on so much. Get rid of you. I don't really need you. Need you either. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, I'm already under 100 after clearing all these fucking pieces.
Yeah, I was at max when I cleared mine out, and I'm now sitting at like 230 in my vault.
Yeah, I'm under 500 now. I was almost 600. I've deleted over 100 fucking pieces of armor.
Jesus.
Well, there's more weapons in her armor. Just throw that out there. My Warlock is fucking stacked, dude, on fucking gear. Which is because I had multiple pieces that were high rolls.
Oh god!
And I got rid of my high rolls. Like I'm getting rid of a high 69. Bye. Fucking weapons that I have.
Don't have enough fury.
I need to pick that up. Ow! He hurts a lot! Good thing I picked up whirlwind because shit ton of damage to me.
don't have any potions.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh, I almost killed him, but was not expecting that.
We are using travelers. Oh fuck! I stored it. God damn it!
God damn!
You. Primary slot. Bow, grenade. We're actually gonna change this as well. This, that. Fuck off my dick. Here. Get in my fucking hole. For you for now. For now. For now. Fuck.
Don't have enough fury.
Gun burner.
Not ready yet.
Whisper. Okay, that's much easier. So we can store you. Store you. Not using waste. We are using 3. Mira. I think that's the strand. They'll have all of these pieces of gear on the character chest armor. Figure out.
I was like, shouldn't he be dead? Like, is it like fucking HP was at 0?
We aren't using you. Shouldn't be dead. HP says hero. Interesting. We didn't reach your quota or your objective.
I'm going to go. Wait. Let's see what we got as far as equipment goes. Magic short sword. Definitely equipping that. Equip that. 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 Okay.
Oh, I forgot I'm in my vault still. Son of a bitch. Where the okay, no, that's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be at the end. Alright, so I need to grab Getaway Artist. Take a really fucking roll on that. And
Check the rest of
I guess Risk Runner, right? Risk Runner's pretty good. I feel like it would be better to go Risk Runner instead of Trinity Ghoul. Because Trinity Ghoul you have to get, I'm not sure what, I don't even know if I have the Lightning Rod now triggers from any arc damage final. Okay, so it changes just to final blows. Which, I mean, I can just run Risk Runner, which deals more damage in general. I guess I'll play with the two. I do need to get the,
I was fixing to say the catalyst makes it to where you just have to get a kill with it, and it triggers.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I can just run with fucking SMGs, or like, and run with a normal bow on my front. Because I mean, if I was gonna, like, I could do a bow. Bow is, oh no, I don't even need to. I just pick one or the other, because bows are both in the same overload. They're both overload this season. So, yeah, so I don't even need to run bow. I can run SMG, and the Risk Runner does the same thing, doesn't it? Like, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's
yeah. And then okay, the master with this weapon will obtain enhanced abilities. I don't even fucking know. Look it up.
Just because I don't want to use bludgeoning weapons. Armor vendor, sell that. I was fixing to say, did my game just freeze? Sell this. Sell this. Sell this. This. That. 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 Keep that for now. Keep that for now. Sell that. Sell that.
You've returned.
I'll play around with both of them. I'm checking out Risk Runner because I know Art got a like 6 months ago. Art got like fucking a buff or something like that because of
By the light.
because they
You are
redid Art right
heaven
recently.
Technically.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was the last one, right? That they
We
did.
haven't any coin to offer.
Yeah.
What
So
we have, hot
I'm
stew,
gonna check
good
it out 'cause
company,
the way that
What
because
shall
the way
we
that
taste of
the
this stew?
catalyst works, it doesn't necessarily tell you anything. And I know that
We'd be
a lot of exotics
honored if
don't.
you
They don't
join
actually
us.
tell you everything that happens with it. Because this one, it just says when upgraded to a masterwork, this weapon will obtain enhanced abilities such as increased stats and or additional perks. Now, this doesn't tell you any of the additional perks that it gets, so I don't know if it just adds it in somewhere or it just isn't, it's hidden. Because I know some of them don't label it, because this one just gives you more range, and I'm pretty sure it gives you more perks as well. I don't think it just increases range, so I'm gonna check it out right now, and
Are these
I'll get back to them.
Oh my god, are these fuckers actually bad guys? Oh, fuck off.
But if I just go with like SMGs, I think I'll be alright, because the overload for SMGs is also autos, it's always been, so you pretty much just get 2 weapons, so you can go with like either or when it comes to that. With the bows, you just have bows, you know, if you pick one. So that'll keep me from having to pick bows as on my what's it called, the seasonal artifact, so that I don't have to swap out as much. I can just pick everything else except for bows. So I've got overloads already with autos and SMGs, and I've got barriers with either with pistol with the sidearms or what's it called, pulse rifles, I think is. And then I think scout rifles are unstoppables, right? Let's take a look. Yeah. Anti-barriers, pulse, and sidearms, and then scout rifles. Yeah. So I've got all of those except for bow. And then I can get all the mods that I actually want for my builds. And I don't have to reset my artifact as fucking much, you know? I still in there?
You gotta be kidding. I saved these people's lives and they go and drug me and now they're wanting to. Oh, they're cannibals. Oh no, they're cannibals. Oh no. Oh, that's gruesome. Okay.
Oh no.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us. Lost soul!
So the monk was a good guy the entire time.
Okay. I see.
I mean, he just saved a lot, so.
I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. I'm watching.
With that.
I do need to fuck around with
You are blessed like us now.
You're blessed like us now.
That was all of them.
Try to eat me.
Light willing.
Yeah, you tried to eat him. Motherfucker.
Adman. Those heretics
Just
drugged me
grenades.
after I returned from the ruins.
Change
Just
this
like
to
you.
that.
I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
We don't need to
What
change that.
manner of evil is this?
That
Petals
there.
of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The
It's
key
probably because
might
Satan
be on
was
that
out there,
woman who
you
was
know.
leading them.
Fuck you, Satan.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry. I will prepare the torch.
Is this real?
shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
Get rid of the bow because I'm actually about to get a new bow, which is the same
covet
bow, but
and steal.
yeah.
Shameful.
Use this a bit more. I need to tweak with this build later. There it is for now. Boom, bitches!
Sin is their birthright.
Okay.
My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light,
Question.
but in you.
Overload. Okay, it's overload, auto, and SMGs. Does the heavy machine guns count as auto?
Heart's desire.
Why
And
is it lit
turned
up?
you into a prisoner within yourself.
My overload's lit up.
Unless they've changed it, but I'm pretty
Break
sure it
the
doesn't.
chain.
I was pretty sure too, yeah, but
And
it's lit
discover
up. Let me take it off real
Who
quick
you
and
were
see what
meant
happens.
to be.
No, it still looks lit up. It's gotta be a bug. It's a visual
No,
bug.
no. Check it because it might be
And
because
be
of your
beautiful
of what your
in
class
sin.
abilities are.
Stasis slow effects? Oh, gotcha. Maybe it's
Resist her temptation.
interceptor slow. Yeah, stasis. That's why. Okay. Gotcha.
Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
Oh, this is dark.
They have awakened.
I think I'm good on.
The
Yeah.
first
This.
of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations.
Man, I can't believe I missed that fucking ornament on
Our
the
true work
on the
begins.
on the where the little hook that it has the curve spike. They made it into ice and shit.
You came to
Fucking missed
thank the light.
Oh my god. these,
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest. You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother.
Look like with the robes.
It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us. Bring him to the cathedral in Kjolvashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
That's not a build, it's just put together. I just need to figure out the build.
4% resistance to all elements plus 1 maximum life. Yep, I'll equip that. Thank you. So,
need to figure out what my primary weapon will be. Non-exotic too.
Whoa. That scared the shit out of me. Altars of Lilith are hidden all over Sanctuary. They grant permanent stat boost to all characters of this realm.
I have a strand. I have the Volta bracket, the strand sniper rifle. I have it with explosive payload. Do you know if that's any good?
Wait, what? I'm sorry?
I have a strand sniper, the Volta bracket, the one for this season.
Yeah.
Of course, this season strand. I have it with explosive payload. Is that any good?
Explosive payload?
Yeah.
What does it do? Because you had to remind me.
Projectiles create an area of effect detonation on impact. It's a sniper rifle. When you shoot it, it's explosive rounds.
Then yeah, that's a good.
That's good?
That's a good PVE perk. Yeah.
Okay, then I got it with perfect float, which affects airborne effectiveness, which I don't really use.
That's
but
trash.
it reduces flinch until you are out of combat. So being in combat improves airborne and reduces flinch while in combat. For a sniper rifle, I think that's good, right?
No, you don't want, like, unless you're just like super OP at using sniper rifles in like PvP or something, then airborne effectiveness.
No, I need it for PvE. I need it for PvE.
Yeah, then it's trash. Yeah, the explosive payload is good, but the other perk is trash.
For flinch? If you're getting shot at? For a sniper rifle? Because it reduces flinch too.
I mean, like, there are better perks that reduce flinch.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So keep it there. Just because it's got explosive. I'm gonna try it out. So I just need something that's, yeah, I just need something.
What the okay.
I need more fury.
How about not?
Tony?
How-
No, you good.
I almost got my ass beat by a bear that can cast thunder and like teleport and shit. Like the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I was able to put an adept weapon mod on this non-adept weapon.
Oh, that's bugged.
I was able to put adept big one spec on there. Deals extra damage against powerful combatants, bosses, and vehicles.
Yeah, that's bugged.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that, boss.
What the fuck? I'm picking it up. Oh, let me try the other. Hold on. Yeah, I can't do it on the SMG. I could do it on the Let me try a different sniper rifle. Do I have another one that's... Wait, do I have... What about... Hold on, let me... Okay, yeah, I can't do it on anything else, it seems. But that sniper rifle I can. What the fuck?
Yeah, so that's bugged.
What the actual fuck is going on?
That's basically what that boils down to, is that, yeah, it's bugged.
Let's try a different sniper rifle. Yeah, no, regular sniper rifle, no, nothing. Because I've got demolitionist lead from gold ones that I've used before. dude.
Go in
What the actual fuck?
Go check out the
Check this.
cellar. See if there's anything down there.
So special about that fucking sniper rifle, though. Because nothing else is showing it.
Don't have enough fury.
Oh, shit. I almost died.
Alright, well, that was strange.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to do that.
I'm doing it! Like, fucking hell. It is what it is. Oh well. Thank you, Bungie.
Oh well.
Oh well, Bungie. You give me a... Holy shit.
So, nothing really worth anything down there. That's cool.
Always cool. A new non-adept sniper. What the fuck is going on? Never looks so good with fucking Shadow Gale on it. Oh my god.
Just don't think it's the same. Oops, spiders.
Oh, I don't even have any other fragments for arc, which is fine because I, like I said earlier, I have max max glimmer, so I'm extended anyway. So.
Can I please move?
I need more fury.
Don't want to climb up just yet.
Medics? Oh. I guess that will match. Hello.
Okay, so that takes me back in the direction I came from, so...
Well, I got some new stuff. Choir. 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 Ooh.
Oh, ow! That hurt.
What does it look like? Is this a fucking hunter fucking sparrow? It is. What the actual fuck? Ew. this. The ship is a shit.
Go to abilities. That.
Sitting at a nice 69 on grenade and 77 on right now. Like no mods on, like you're right. I remember.
Road's blocked. Should
Remember
clear up when the storm is
what
past.
cosmetics I did for this one. That's right.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm is past.
Yep, definitely those. Well, there's the cabin that I was looking for, but I'm not ready for that yet. Couldn't go on that path because the storm hasn't passed yet, so...
Is anyone here? What are you hiding back here?
Short fangs, young, freshly turned, an easy kill. further south than the others. They're spreading.
Coming to get you.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
I'm low on fury.
Never thought I'd live to see all this. The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
How is the beta? Oh, it's fucking brilliant, Scarred, for real. Like, I'm having a blast. How you doing today, Scarred? Gotcha. Yeah, so far, this is probably one of the darkest Diablo games that I've played. Like, the storyline, like, they when I say that they are graphic, like, they did not hold back. I'll probably play it next weekend during open beta. Yeah, I'm gonna play during the early access and the open beta. Because I'm wanting to also make a druid, but I want to complete a barbarian first, because barbarian is my main.
Be careful.
Please not. There we go. Woo! I played Diablo 3, but only ever played through it once. Not sure this will be worth it for me, though. Maybe if I start from the beginning, I can get in with seasons and such. Yeah, okay, yeah, so Hacksaw here was just asking about that same thing a little bit ago. So
yeah, because I didn't play. I played one playthrough and then I was done.
Yeah,
I played the game, that was it.
So the way that especially Diablo 3 works, and this Diablo 4 definitely will be that way, is you play through the campaign, which is just like them introducing you to the game. It's like it's just the campaign is literally an introduction to the game. That's it. The moment you finish the campaign, though, that's when the game actually for real starts, because it's just like Destiny 2, where you play through the storyline, and then as soon as you play through the story, they give you a shit ton to do, and you never run out of anything to do. You constantly are doing something. So the whole purpose of especially Diablo 3 was for you to get through the campaign, to learn how the game mechanics work, the introduction, how to do your builds, all of that shit. And as soon as you're done, you go straight into the actual game itself. Like, I think that's primarily why I like Diablo so much, is because of that very thing, honestly. Yeah, I've got my character on my PC account for Diablo 3, and then I've got my ones for Xbox. The ones on Xbox are, especially on console in particular, it is way too easy on console. Console, they like can do a bunch of crazy shit that PC for whatever reason doesn't do. But either way you look at it, it's still exactly the same concept. You play the campaign, get through the story, then the actual game starts. I got so much shit I gotta say.
I did have them unlocked. I just forgot. I have to equip
Hold.
my aspects before I can
We
deal
have no
with
time
it.
for this. To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. It's a meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine. But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
They're gonna throw
Take
some
a
holy
piece
water
of
on me, and
holy
then I'm
cedar
gonna burn.
wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which
You are the
troubles you.
spawn of Satan.
Then cast it into the brazier. As the fire
Rite of
burns the
passage.
wood,
Inscribe
so too
fear
will the
into the
light
wood.
burn away your
Inscribe
sin.
anger. Pride. Greed. Inscribe nothing. Wait, what? Burn your sin. I feel like if I do the last one is the funniest one. But the other ones, I feel like that they might reward you with something depending on what you pick. 1, 2. I'm gonna, just for the sake of the story, for the early access, I'm gonna go with what I would pick role-playing as a character. So I'm going to inscribe anger because of me playing as a barbarian.
Anger.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovashad.
So basically I got nothing out of that. That's cool. We'll upgrade that. I need a shop. Oh god. Everything loaded up at once. Speak with Lorath. Well, I would like to find a shop first, primarily. There we go. Hello, chum. Weapons. We're going to sell you if the game doesn't freeze first.
Anything else?
There it goes. Sell you. Sell you.
Well struck. Fair trade.
Hammer, pike, axe. No, I'm good.
Something for the cold and dark.
Oh, so you have trash. That's awesome. Cool. Didn't. You have no magic items to salvage. Common. Yes.
Come back if you need work.
I will definitely unlock the waypoint. Quest complete, unlock waypoints. Oh god. Waypoints allow you to fast travel, I already know this. You can earn renown by completing various activities. Oh, they let you do that early? Okay, did not know that. Obtaining renown will grant rewards and... Okay, so this is the mechanic that they've changed that I was telling Hacksaw here about. So, the way they've got this game set up is that they've got like a skill tree that is very similar to Path of Exile, just dumbed down a lot, right? So, you get... Your max level is level 50. Right? You get 1 point per level. The moment you get to level 50, you stop getting skill points for going past level 50 because they have a system to where that you get like, it's almost like a master rank essentially, where you can continue to level up, but you get no skill points once you hit the level 50 mark. However, you can obtain more skill points by farming renown. So you do these various activities, like I mentioned to you, Scarred, if you're still here, where you can do stuff like dungeons, you can do quests, you can do a whole bunch of different things. And when you complete them, you get renown, and renown is what you use to obtain various rewards, such as skill points, materials, legendary weapons, unique armor, whatever the case may be. You get those rewards by doing those things, right? So, it's a way to force you to make multiple characters and do multiple builds. So there's more than just replaying the story on new characters. Yes, there's way more than that. There's a lot more than that. But in Diablo 4, they force you to make more than one character because of the fact that, unlike Diablo 3, where you can swap skills whenever, like you could just instantaneously change your skill asset and make new builds on the fly, this one you can't do that. The only way to do that is to go and get respec points but the higher your level is, the more the respec cost is going to be. So you make one character that is built around one build, and then you build another character that's a completely different build, but the same class, to prevent you from spending all of your respec points, is what it's boiled down to. Can't use that till level 10. Okay, cool. I never got or really knew about in-game, so I played once. It was like, oh, that's it. Yeah, no. It's definitely not it. So the way that 3 works is once you reach in-game, you have so much that you can do after that. Like, you never run out of anything to do, essentially. You just keep going,
about hate
right?
or anger, perhaps.
However,
it matters little.
unlike Diablo 4, Diablo 3, you could have one character and spend respec points to make whatever build you want, and it never costs you a whole lot. This one, they've made it more difficult so that they force you to play more than one character. They're wanting you to continue to play the game, essentially, is what it boils down to.
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you. Sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them. The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass. There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
Find somewhere else to get warm. I was here first.
I just wanted to see what they'd say. Okay, what's over here? Rings and amulets. Cannot purchase them because I am not level 10. Okay, well, you're rude. Anyway. Can't do that yet. Okay, so alright, this is where you change the difficulty at. So right now I'm on veteran, so level 2. Level 3 and 4 are locked, right? So right now you can only get to level 50. Or they said level 20 in the tweet, but I'm kind of wondering if they upped it to level 50. I'll just have to test that out and see. But that's what we're on right now. The higher up you go, the more chances of things to drop, the more experience you gain, the more gold you gain, all that stuff. However, the level also increases. So it becomes like really, really fucking hard. I think it's 50. Seeing someone said something about it. Yeah, so originally they said level 20, right? So they probably upped the level just to get people to continue to play. Yes, I would like to save. I don't personally like wearing the helmet. Like, I'll turn the thing off, but use the helmet just to get the stat boost. See an exclamation mark.
The new militia recruits have been training night and day. They deserve a little praise. But I can't let them see me as soft. Mind giving them a cheer for me? Easy coin for you, a boost of confidence for the recruits, and I get to go on being the hard ass. Everybody wins.
I'll handle it.
Walk over and tell him, you're doing a good job. Get 50 gold pieces.
Thank you. Hello. Well done.
You did it. Well done.
Thanks. I hope they don't get used to it.
You're gonna demand it from me once a week. Oh, 320 gold. Okay. I'm not mad about that. Is that a bank? Purveyor. Oh no. Okay. I know what this is. And I can't do it yet. I have 35 out of 50. So essentially what this is that, okay, Diablo 3 had this thing to where that you could go in and purchase weapons that was random. So sometimes you get absolute dog shit, and then other times you'll get like a busted OP legendary unique item. Like, you just never know. It's random, right? But this is what you would do to farm for, well, one way to farm for legendaries, so that you could break those legendaries down to unlock their abilities and then craft new versions of those weapons later on. That was one way of doing that. So they brought that into the beta. That's pretty cool. I do say so myself.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Okay. Purchase his polearm. Wait, why is it that your crappy, shitty weapons cost like 1,000, 2,000 gold pieces, but then this purple costs 20?
That makes no sense.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
I can't do that here.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The Mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim, Donner. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steps to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see, you are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Okay. Oh, hey, another player. Yo, what the crap? Welcome to the beta, Diablo. Secure pre-order bonuses. I've already done all that. Use town portal to return to the nearest capital or select any waypoint from the map. Prologue Wandering. Completed the prologue.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long. The cathedral must receive its dues.
Why is the game so buggy now all of a sudden?
May the daughter of hatred take you!
Fix the save, where'd you go?
Trying to play around with Arc-ready mod selection and shit. Imagine if they added another
Speaking of that, did you see what,
not a subclass, an actual fucking class itself.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, which is, leads me to what I was about to say. So, what is his fucking name? Real popular Twitch streamer. It starts with an S. It's like Shroud. Yes, it's Shroud. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's been playing Destiny 2, right? And yeah. So he's been playing PvP. He went and on a live stream and recorded said that they should add another class that is PvP based.
Well, I figured they might add one that doesn't even come from the light. You know how we've been getting darkness subclasses and shit?
Yeah.
Well, what if they made one that it has its own fucking subclasses, it's just darkness stuff that you can have access to light.
I feel like that's what Osiris is starting to do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about it too. Like maybe Osiris is like something to do with it. I know he doesn't have the skills. He's no longer connected to the light. It's like something just completely different, you know.
That take from Shroud was BS. Basically, he said make PvP COD or Halo. Oh yeah. I knew what he meant when he said it. I just thought it was funny that that's when he Hacksaw brought that up just now.
Yeah, not everybody plays PvP. Something that I could synergize with, I would, but I haven't played with anybody that I synergize well with any competitive game. I know against Tony, but me and Tony don't like lone wolves and we PvE, man, we fucking, I don't know, like, we shine to blow him up, he blew himself up. Da, da. Oh yeah, Tony. I like the way this looks. So I went with the ultraplasmic shader. I completely forgot because I was going through them. I'm like, oh okay. So I'm keeping the chest piece cosmetic from the fucking Fortnite Warlock look. That one.
Sure.
The one that glows, and then you can change it because this kind of has like a electrified look to some of it. So I was like, oh, okay. And the blue glow this up from it is like very gorgeous. So I'm like, alright, now I need to figure out the way to because originally the 30th anniversary look with the mask and steampunky look to it on the outfit.
I'm pissed off because my game just lagged and I died because I couldn't do anything.
Anyway, I forgot that I had gotten I have the interceptor cosmetic for the getaway artist, the Axel grenade, you know, the charge it, and it has like the scale look to it. It's pretty much it looks like the fucking dogs has the same design as far as like aesthetic-wise as the dogs from the Cabal, with the scales and shit, the red scales and all that.
Sure.
So I needed something that matched that, but I don't have any fucking thing that matches scales. But this fucking ultra plasmic, it doesn't even show. No, it does. Yeah, actually it does. It's just really hard to tell. Actually, it doesn't even show scales, but it gives a scale effect. It has a green color. It gives it doesn't even show green, actually. So it's like one of those hidden colors that it has. Like, you know, how some of the effects have, shaders have like effects that they do, like moving colors and shit. The hidden effect for this one is it gives you green fucking scales like a lizard. So parts of this fucking outfit look like I skinned a fucking basilisk and used it to make my pouches in my legs, and my boots. So like the whole look of it looks fucking phenomenal because that green scale part goes on the scales on the gauntlets.
Right.
So the scales are already there, so you don't actually see the scales, but it makes it that green color, so it matches everything else that's become green and scaly. And then it's got like a slight, like, I want to say, texture of gold, but it's purple instead in color. And then it's like this mesh gray look. I don't know, it's hard to explain. You'd have to look at my warlock to get it, but no, it like fucking fit. I like going through all my fucking shaders. I'm like, God damn it.
Indeed I am. My god turned on me, tried to choke the life out
this
of
one
me.
hit, and I'm like, oh,
All I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to Kyovashad. I'm requesting night escort.
This is supposed to be really good in PvP,
Please,
but I'm gonna go
take the tithing demands to the merchant lord Talgun in Menestad.
What is? I don't think it's Nightfalls. I think Nightfalls are. Yeah.
If I had the
they're
time
so
/
solid.
energy to grind empty skill back up, maybe. I get the sentiment from people, but also the PV side can go get bent. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure that anybody who plays Destiny, there's two types of people. There's the people that absolutely love it because they're cracked at it, and that's all they ever do is play PvP, they don't do anything else. And then there's the other people that play PvP because they have to in order to get shit like pinnacles or whatnot, but they all hate it. Okay, give me a second. For whatever reason, my stream is lagging like a motherfucker.
Goddamn, Tony, get your shit together.
You're right.
Wait, is there anybody here? There's nobody here. Why am I trying to do this? Just go do a lost sector then. That should be fun, right? 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 Everyone loves lost sectors.
Right.
Yeah, let's go do a lost sector.
Yay.
Yay. Alright. Let's see how this works. Ba-da-la-ba. Hasbula, Eater of Worlds, is near you. Let Me Die is near. What the fuck?
Okay, so what I'm just because of time right now, I am going to finish this quest off and call it there.
Damn it, Tony.
Just because of the fact that the stream is
He just wants to play
lagging.
Destiny. He just wants to play Destiny.
No, I really do want to play this more, but like I gotta be up at fucking 2 a.m.
I am so very grateful.
Amplified.
I will need to make the necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, motherfucker. Get wrecked.
This happened. I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Oh shit, motherfuckers!
Ah, yes. Of course. Carry on, Isti.
Oh, okay. Okay. I sees you. I sees you. I think I'm gonna go with the bow. Hear me?
Bow?
Yeah, nothing against this, but I don't think it gives me... I don't think you get the charge of... Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna get the charge to make it, like, overcharge the shit. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the fucking amplified little helper is destroying things like crazy. But I could easily just do this with a bow and let him take out enemies mostly, and I just start rocking the bow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop this into a Trinity Ghoul and I'm gonna try it out again.
Blessings.
Yeah, motherfuckers. I'm tanky as fuck, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Pretty fucking tanky. But I think it'd just be better to hit you with that. Boom! Get him, little guy! Pop you again. Hit you. That's for 20 seconds, which is nice. I'm always got my grenade, and I'm always amplified. Well, get my little guy healed up again.
Alright. So that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow. We are going to get on early tomorrow. So I don't know what time I get off from work. So tomorrow being my first Saturday at this new job. I don't know how they do things on Saturdays. From my understanding, Saturdays is that day to where that we just kind of play catch up, essentially. So I'm expecting to go in tomorrow, get a few things done, maybe clean the warehouse a little bit, and then get to go home early. If that is the case, then we will be jumping on quite a bit earlier than I did today, just so that we can play this game and try to get as far into it as we possibly can, and see what we can do from there. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye!